Yeah, storms and stuff, man.
And it's still 80 degrees here, man.
Is it so? It ain't raining in Ohio, nothing like that.
Now, it ain't raining right now, nah. Nope.
Okay.
But it's still in the 80s, you know what I mean? What what
Yeah.
what time is it now? About 10 o'clock?
Uh,
Yeah, about 10 o'clock and it's still in the
Mama.
80s. It's kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spring coming in. It's 70 here in Indiana.
Oh, you say you seeing hell?
No, no. I'm saying it's 70 here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like 69 miles from Dayton.
Okay.
Should be
Mhm.
getting, I mean, kind of close to the border.
Okay, you about to go through Richmond. Yeah,
Uh,
Richmond, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? And then
what is
then
that,
that
the border?
yeah, Richmond goes right into Ohio. Yeah. I done
Hopefully
traveled
I
that
know.
I done traveled that road many times. Yeah, going down back and forth to Indiana. You know what I'm saying? That's where my wife she was basically raised down in Richmond, but she from California, Stockton. So I guess you moved down there when you was like what 10, 11? Richmond. About 12? About 12, yeah. About 12.
Yep, man.
But y'all,
These cats, huh?
I was gonna say I was talking about those scriptures though. What was happening?
Oh yeah, I got mine. Just Ezekiel 11.
Oh, okay. Let me grab the sword real quick. Hold on for a minute.
Ezekiel 11. I'm sorry at the first verse. Mine says, it says, moreover, the Spirit lift me up.
You got Ezekiel 11?
Yep, Ezekiel 11, verse 1.
Okay, verse 1. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
good. Yup.
It says, moreover, the Spirit lift me up and brought me unto the east gate of the Most High's house, which looketh eastward. And behold, at the door of the gate, 25 men, among whom I have Azariah the son of Azur, and Palatiel the son of Benaiah, princes of the people. Then said he unto me, Son of man, these are the men that devise mischief to give wicked counsel in the city, which say it is not near. Let the build houses. This city is the cauldron, and we be the flesh. Therefore prophesy against them. Prophesy, O Son of Man. And the Spirit of the Most High fell upon me and said unto me, Speak thus saith the Most High, thus have ye said, O house of Israel, for I know the things that come into your mind, every one of them. Ye have multiplied your slain in this city, and ye have filled the streets thereof with the slain. Therefore, thus saith the Most High Yah, your slain, whom ye have laid in the midst of it, they are the flesh, and this city is the cauldron. But I will bring you forth out of the midst of it. Ye have feared the sword, and I will bring a sword upon you, saith the Most High, and I will bring you out of the midst thereof, and deliver you into the hands of strangers, and will execute judgment among you. Ye shall fall by the sword. I will judge you in the borders of Israel, and ye shall know that I am the Most High. The city within the cauldron. That's my scripture right there.
Well, that's nice. That's a nice one, y'all.
Yeah.
My scripture was Lamentations chapter 2, verse 14 to 22. It
Let me
reads,
go there. Let me
okay,
go there with you.
all right.
You said Lamentations 2.
Yeah, chapter 2,
Okay.
verse 14 through 22.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay, it reads, Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thine iniquity, to turn away thy captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, Is this the city that man called the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thine enemies have opened their mouths against thee. They hiss and they gnash their teeth. They say, We have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it. The Most High have done that which he had devised. He hath fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. He hath thrown down. He hath pitied and he have caused thy enemy to rejoice over thee. He have set up the horn of thy adversaries. Their heart cry unto the Most High, O wall of the daughter of Zion. Let the tears run down like a river day and night. Give thyself no rest. Let no let not the apple of thy eye cease. Arise, cry out in the night. In the beginning of the watches, pour out thy heart like water before the face of the Most High. Lift up thy hands toward him for the life of thy young children, the faint for hunger in the top of every street. No, hold on, let me read that again. That faint for hunger in the top of every street. Behold, O Most High, and consider to whom thou hast done this. Shall the woman eat their fruit, and children of a span long? Shall the prophet be slain in the sanctuary of the Most High? See, that's what you tell them Christians about that South Carolina thing. If that was the tabernacle of the Most High, that wouldn't have happened.
Right.
Verse
Mm-hmm.
21. The young and the old lie on the ground in the streets. My virgins and my young men are fallen by the sword. Thou hast slain them in the
That's
day of
right.
thy anger. Thou hast killed and not pitied. Thou hast called as in a solemn day my terrors round about, so that in the day of the Most High's anger none escape, none, nor remaineth. Those that I have swaddled and brought up have my enemy consumed. Praise the Most High.
Praise the
Praise the
Most
Most
High.
High.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, man.
here go Zechariah 11, 1 through 5.
You said Zechariah?
Yeah, 11, 1 through 5.
Okay. I'm there, bro.
It says, Open thy doors, O Lebanon, that the fire may devour thy cedars, what you was talking about earlier, you call it cedars. How fir tree, for the cedar is fallen, because all the mighty are spoiled. How, O ye oaks of Bashan, for the forest of the vintage is come down. There is a voice of the howling of the shepherds, for their glory is spoiled, a voice of the roaring of young lions, for the pride of Jordan is spoiled. Thus saith the Most High my God, feed the flock of the slaughter, whoso whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell the say, Blessed be the Most High, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. For I will no more pity the inhabitants of the land, saith the Most High. But lo, I will deliver the men, every one into his neighbor's hand, and into the hand of his king, and they shall smite the land, and out of their hand I will not deliver them. That's the
Oh, yeah.
What y'all
yeah,
think about that?
man. That's a sad situation, just but it's real. That the what the Most High saying, what he prophesying, what he actually doing. You see what I'm saying? But it's a
Yeah.
sad occasion that it's our people that's is being done to. You know what I'm saying?
And, and,
So I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it angers me, man, for real. I don't like that.
Yeah, and verse like you said what you just read, that's
Yeah,
showing that the Most High do consider call man trees and oaks. You know what I mean? He used
yeah,
those type of analogies through the scriptures. You
yeah,
know, they would consider people the cedars. You know,
yeah,
like you said. You know,
yeah.
bro.
But that's prophecy in itself, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
And
I
he's
mean,
actually explaining to you who's who because he says whose possessors slay them. And the possessor, so how do they possess you? Well, he tells you your possessors slay you and hold not guilty. And every time we go into a courtroom and they kill us, guess what? Get- They hold them
yeah,
to not guilty.
yeah,
Then we sit around and be like, and that there's gonna be some justice, and it never is. I told you the people that possess you hold them not guilty.
you breaking up, bro.
But am I breaking out now?
it
It's
is, yeah.
It's
yeah, I
better
hear
now.
you. Yeah, it's better now. Yeah,
I say, yeah, we hope to get justice. The people that possess us, they hold us not guilty. And that's what you see in the courtrooms, not guilty. And they get off. Right?
yeah,
Yeah,
Then the ones told you, they say, I am praise the Lord. So these are religious people who know translation.
yeah, it's going in and out again. It's here.
yeah. That's what I was hearing. It's like real choppy.
Yeah, but it's all good. I hear you.
I was saying, ones who sold us to our possessors are the ones who are religious people who say, thank the Lord, I'm rich.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
We know that the so-called Jewish man funded the slave trade.
Yeah,
yeah,
So
and
he's telling you who did it.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, and like you say, also too, how we know them trees in the garden wasn't people, and the fruit Eve ate from. How you know that wasn't her messing with them nations? You know what I'm saying? In the way of the heathen. You know what I mean? They ate of that fruit. You know what I
If
mean?
you look if
That's,
it makes sense, if you look at what's going on today,
yeah,
this
yeah,
is the same thing that's happening today. We're complaining about our women taking the ways of other people.
yeah,
So it
yeah.
makes sense. Like you think about the biggest complaint that any man that comes from another culture and then he brings his woman here, that's gonna be his biggest complaint.
yeah,
They walking over us, man, for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. These people walking over us. It's a sad situation, but it's prophecy.
yeah. And like you say, them cedars are still, like you say, they still have possession of us. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like how I know the white man, a lot of people they say he Esau, or they say, I put it like this. I consider the white man a descendant of Esau, because Esau he mingled with all the nations. I think they're descendants, but I think they're more of the spirit of Cain. I think they have Cain in their DNA. The European nations.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're the only nation that you could really say that has been a fugitive and a vagabond. It's like they're not indigenous to no land. So everything they get, they seize, they conquer,
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm
they
saying?
take. From,
That, that
yeah, you
that's
right.
that's the vagabond. And plus, like you say, they never pay for their crimes, so that makes them a fugitive. So that's it's like Cain is here because the Most High said it. He said, a fugitive and a vagabond shall he be upon the earth." So he's here, and I think no, they have to be Cain. I mean, that's how I feel. That's my understanding. You know, but they also have Esau in their DNA
I probably could rock with that.
because you think about it. You know, we complain. You know, when we was Christians, we always look for equality in this world, right? It's like when a white person would kill a black man, you know, they get like 15 years, to life and eligible for parole at 10 or something like that. But when a black man kills somebody, it was always like 2 or 3 times worse, and that was
Right,
a prophecy of Cain. Say you gonna be punished 7 times more, right? You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like everything fits this dude, and it's like they gotta be Cain, man, according to scriptures. Most High put a mark on him; he couldn't hide himself. They can't go nowhere else but around their people. But if they go anywhere else, they can't hide. They can't hide. You could go up in India somewhere and blend in. Them niggas, they can't hide. They go somewhere. He's like, oh, that's a white dude.
That's that
You know what I'm
mark, though.
saying?
Mark, though.
Yeah,
You see what
they
I'm saying?
can't hide.
Mark, that mark of Cain. And like the Most High, you know what I'm saying? He does things in cycles, right? So, like, there's nothing new under the sun. So when you look at the mark of Cain, we see the Most High cursing him, something people can identify him with.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can also, there's a lot of Europeans that say, oh, that Mark Cain, was a black seed, but you got to show me where in the scriptures the Most High ever cursed anybody and turned them black.
Mm-hmm.
that's the Mormons like that. They
I'm,
real foul with that one.
I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read Genesis chapter 4, verse 14 uh, through 16. It
Got it.
it, it reads. It says, "Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And the Most High said unto him, Therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Most High set a mark upon Cain, lest anyone finding him should kill him. And when Cain went out of the presence of the Most High and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden." You know what I'm saying? So, you kill Cain, you gonna get it sevenfold.
But
If you
there's some more keys in there too. One of the things he said is that it's driven from the face of the earth. So it's the face of the earth. That's the place where the sun shines. So
yeah,
where are they
yeah.
going to be living at? They
Let me read that to you.
In the
Let me go.
mountains.
I'm gonna go
they
Malachi 1, and here goes the burdens of the word of the Most High to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Most High. Yet ye, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Most High? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, "We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places." Thus saith the Most High of hosts, "They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. For the people against whom the Most High have indignation forever." Yeah,
Oh,
they come from the mountains, and every time they take a land, they end up setting up shop.
yep.
Straight up.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they like you say, they that fourth beast, man, in Daniel 7. for that fourth kingdom of man. That's exactly
Yeah.
what they are.
They,
You know.
but yes, they don't even know if you look at them and some of their old, even the eugenics writers, you know evolutionary writers, back in the 17, 1800s, they didn't know where they came from. All they know is that what they admit is that they came out the caves.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
that's like talking about being hidden from the face of the earth. Like, what I'm saying? And we know today without sunscreen, right?
Right. They sure
They
came here
didn't.
without no.
So like they were the people known for living in caves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
So that terminology caveman from.
I mean, they bitch with beast and everything. Them cats real foul, boy. Straight up.
No, they got
But
that term cave Becky. I just laughed. I heard it like, man, that's hardcore. He said, a cave Becky. You know what I'm
Hmm. Yeah,
that
like you
I
say.
remember that scripture you showed me, Jeremiah 30, what Jeremiah 31 and 27.
Yeah.
You told us about us mixing with the beast.
Hmm.
That's them.
We
Behold, the
didn't make that
days,
up. They said they came. They even admit they came from Neanderthal.
right?
Hmm.
He said, the
It's
seed
their
of
own
men
story.
and with the seed of beasts. Behold, the days come, said the Most High, that I will sow the house of Israel and the house of Judah with the seed of men and with the seed of beasts.
And that tells you right there that we was gonna mess with. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's happening now. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
It's
saying? That's happening
right
now.
now.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I dealt with a white chick. When I
Yeah.
see the little tail, I said, I said,
You see,
I said
Man.
for
Hey,
real.
don't get me in trouble, man.
Nah,
oh what?
Don't get me in trouble.
I said that little nub.
Oh, we
I'm
the
so glad
Man.
I went home. I went home. I said I
Hey,
couldn't do it.
you ever heard that Project Pack a gorilla on a hoe?
uh,
Hey, that's how it was, bro. You
For
know,
real.
I ain't glorifying none of that, but hey, back in the day, man. You know,
That's crazy.
yeah.
But I had never known something like that, man. And for them to call us 3/5 of a person, man, for real. You see what I'm saying? How they look at us. They make us look like we the person that's insane. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Straight up. Like you said, everything is upside down. We the one that's the
I
enemy.
got a I got a I got a question for you brothers, man.
all right.
Give me your opinion on what y'all think the eunuchs mean.
The what?
The eunuchs.
Unix? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, people pronounce some people. You know, I mean, you know, it's a bonics right here, bro.
Yeah. You talking about? Yeah. Okay, I got
Yeah. What you think about that? Who you think they are?
you. Uh.
You know, because usually
uh
people try to mean somebody who's castrated or something. I don't believe
Yeah,
that.
I know.
I believe it's an uncircumcised a stranger within our gates. You know what I mean? That's going to cleave on to the law. You know, when they say castrate, I'm just they're uncircumcised. You know, like
yeah, but they won't be able
yeah.
to enter into the gates, right?
Well, in Isaiah saying, when you read in the book of Isaiah, was it 56, where it's saying they will be welcomed, you know, just like the sons and daughters. They'll be able to be in the kingdom.
Right.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of, you know. like I was telling, talking to Weed earlier, man. We, I understand, and all of us, we all understand that they put their hands on this book. You know,
Right.
you got a lot of people saying after Isaiah 49 that wasn't original. You heard that? Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, I heard that.
You heard that before? I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sitting here. It's like, have the Most High ever accepted the eunuchs? Have he ever did that? You know, before Isaiah,
Well, yeah, he did.
he
He
did.
accepted them. Yeah, he accepted them, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, when he says that a man shouldn't be uh who, who is hurting a privy member, you talking about that one? Or
Mm-hmm.
stones? Now, what is that talking about, though?
What is what talking? What you talking about?
That one right there. That,
Oh,
that
oh, Isaiah 56.
no, the law about the privy member. What, what,
You breaking up?
sorry, man. No, I'm out here, man, in your area, man. That's your area. Uh,
He blaming it on you.
Because it says in
where's
Isaiah
the, what,
56 verse 4, it says, "For thus saith the Most High unto the eunuchs that keep my Sabbaths and choose the things that please me, and take hold of my covenant, even unto them will I give in my house and within my walls a place and a name better than the sons and of daughters. I will give them an everlasting name that shall not be cut off." That's what it says in Isaiah 55, 56.
okay,
And I'm like, I thought, that's why I'm saying they put Strong's in plays with the definition of these words. It's
bro,
like, because man, we had to be man in Israel, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got inspected by the priests. You know what I'm
right.
saying? It's like, if you don't have no Jones, bro, something, how can you be accepted?
Well, look, well, that's what I'm asking. Like, where's that scripture at, though, in the law about that?
I got to look it up, man. Let me see. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and try to look it up real quick. Oh, I don't know if I can do that when I'm on the stream
Oh,
though.
I'm in Ohio
Uh,
line.
huh?
Ohio line. Good. Just enter Ohio.
Oh, okay, yeah. You probably in what Preble or Green? What it start with a G? Greenville or something like that. Preble
Just get right
County.
to tell me. Hold on. Tell me in a minute. Hopefully, I'm out this rain too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. These signs tell me where.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff I got to research, man. It's like like you say, when the Most High says seek Him, man, that's a never ending journey. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
When somebody say they got it, man, that's where you mess up.
Oh no.
That's what the
I-
no, I'm talking. I know I'm talking about like the Jehovah Witnesses. I got a sister in that,
yeah.
right? It's like when they go to these organizations and and follow man, they stop. They just like, okay, we got it. We got the truth here, and everything stays stagnant. It stays according to that doctrine. How can you grow? You can't grow when you follow a man. Not when it
Right.
without, you can't.
Absolutely. He's trusting somebody else to pass them off.
Yeah, you trust in what he bring into you. You letting him be your shepherd. The Most
Right.
High deals with you. You're not gonna be saved by his righteousness. You got to have a direct line to the Most High. That's why it's like you say, like we talk all the time. It's like we can't teach each other. You know what I mean? We
Right,
can't. I mean, we could iron sharpen iron, but as far as like teaching go, it's like, man, that's between you and the Most High.
right.
He told us we wasn't gonna have a priest right now, so that's just how I look at it, man. Throw a little nugget out there.
It's all incumbent on us to study.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's why they got this. They basically it's Babylon, man. It's all Babel. Everything's Babel. They
Confusion.
confusion, man. And it's like they put all these religions out here, and like that the government sanctions that because they need to have something in order, some way to control people.
Right,
They would love for you to have a moral foundation and believe in a God, any type of, they don't care what God it was, but that's the way they control the masses. Because every time something go down with us as a people, the first one they go run into is Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton. Go ahead and control them niggas. You know what I mean? Go ahead, go down there and tell them,
absolutely.
keep them in check, like because every time something happens, here they go, they're little puppets. You don't hear from them none the whole time. But as soon as something happens, excuse me, as soon as something happens, here they come. Now, them your leaders. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
they you don't choose them. They choose you. Choose them.
Right.
You know?
That's why the Most High said in that verse, and that their leaders and their shepherds pity them not.
Yeah, real
They'll
talk.
suffer, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they selected by the same people that sold us and murder. You know what I'm saying? They hold themselves not guilty. They select people.
Yeah, know,
You know what I'm
do it.
saying?
That's how people still trusting in this system, man. I'll
I
be trying to
know,
talk to
man.
my daughter, man. It's like, it's like talking to the wall. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, I know you trying to go after everything. She go to college, she working full time, she doing all that. I understand that. But you got to understand one thing. You got to have, do you even thank the Most High, for helping you do all this? You know what I mean?
Right.
Just sit back and think about it. Do you feel you don't have that type of humble spirit to 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 uh to know you got things you have to do, you in subjection to something, instead of thinking you could just do
Right.
everything. You know what I
Right.
mean? You gotta have some type of meekness about you. Because she a go getter, man. I love her to death, but I just wish she get right with the Most High, man. Because she's a beautiful person. She ain't out there like that. She married. She got married back in January,
Okay.
and she basically was a good girl growing up. It just the only thing that's a snag for us is everybody else is in and you out. And that's what I pray to the Most High about every night, man. To get I want my whole family, my immediate family, in the kingdom, man. That I
Absolutely.
like. I could care less about money. I could care less about fame, man. My blessing, man, would be to wake up in the kingdom and see my family there, bro. And you can't, you
Yeah.
can't, you can't beat that. And to know that I'm gonna see y'all for the rest of my days, man. What more of a blessing can you have than that?
Right.
Man, you could sit up here and throw $1 million in my face, man. I tell you, throw that away, man. I don't want that. I want to see my family forever, man. You
Right.
know,
Yeah,
and and
absolutely.
and that's what I pray, man. And that's keeping it all the way one. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? And people, people got to think about that. Like, that's why I don't even, you have ups and downs in life, man. I had a time, man, where I was like, man, I thought I was gonna die. I was getting so much bread, bro. It was like, it was like that. I was getting nervous. Then I lost everything. And you know
Right.
what I'm saying? I lost everything, man. I had to sell my crib, man, that I worked hard for. You know what I mean? I was all the way down, bro. It was like, it was real bad. And it was a change of environments for my family. Kids had to change schools, move to a lesser house, you know what I mean?
Right.
But all that, I look at the Most High. I'm thankful for everything that happened to me because I got hurt, man, where I was supposed to be Gucci all the way through, and I got rejected. You feel me?
Right.
They killed my when we had the case, man. They denied me for my permanent disability. You know what I mean? And I was sitting down for like 4.5 years. But during that 4.5 years, the first two, man, I was playing Madden. I was a beast on the Madden. I used to be on the boards, bro. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
was
was
a
that good?
I was Cowboys for your boy. That was my gamer tag. I was in
Okay.
the man. I was up at the top. What? Shoot, I made it to the top 1,000 a couple times, man. I
Okay.
was I was I was nice with it, man, on the Madden, and that's all I would do. I'll be on live, you know what I'm saying? You know how you be talking to everybody, you
Yeah.
be in a party and all. We had a crew. Every time we on, it's just like we do now. But it's funny how the Most High was like, he brought to the attention that, we Israel. And then it just like, I start, putting that Madden down. That's all I was doing was studying, bro. It was
Right.
like, man, I was just sitting there in the basement, bro, studying, studying, going to rehab, you know what I'm saying, getting them injections, going
Right.
home studying. And it was just like, man, the Most High showed me, man, hey, I like all this stuff was already ordained from him, man. So I look at everything like this had to happen,
Right.
you know.
Absolutely.
And then you find out that it's, I'm glad I know what I know now because if I would have got all that cheese, I would have looked out for cats that turned their back on me, when this stuff happened. You feel me?
Right.
When I didn't get that, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like you see the real. Leading up to it, everybody thought the piggy bank was coming. You know what I mean? Like, and it didn't happen like that. You know what I mean? And then the real came out of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay. Yeah, because I was gonna come at you. We all good. You know what I'm saying? Then when it don't happen like that, your true self shows. So I rather it happen like that. So I know. You feel me?
Right.
And now I know. So I'm good. I'm glad it all happened like that. I could give a damn less about money, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We need that to live. We need that to all that stuff.
It's a tool.
With people. Yeah, I don't do that. And your situation, your status has no bearing on me and you being homies. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't do that. You know what I mean? You know, because if you ain't never been through nothing, man, I don't even rock with you anyway, for real. you know, I mean,
Builds
because
character, man, when you go through.
yeah, when you go through it, man, you already know how it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't get too big when you got a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot, man. Keep that because that could be a stumbling block for the next brother. And a lot of times cats do that. They say, "Well, I want these niggas to hate." Now you trying to be a stumbling block. Because you might make this man go out here and try to go get it real quick, and he might get locked up or have to pop somebody. He thinking about this situation, trying to, I mean, some cats are like that. Like okay, this dude over here
They might try
flossing.
to, they might try to
Yeah,
pop you because you flossing and try to get dope.
that's what I'm talking about. It's like, It's like, people see how you move, man. Everybody ain't righteous. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't see how cats like flossing like that on the internet, throwing up stacks and all that. That's stupid to me, man.
Right,
Like, what did that prove, man? That showed you a weak nigga to me. Like, man, why I want anybody to know that? That's stupid.
right. I agree.
Cause you know better. You do that cause you say you ain't gonna be out here doing that, walking around like that. I guarantee you that. Anywhere you at, you ain't gonna go out
No,
there. You ain't gonna
somebody gonna
be.
get
Oh, come on.
absolutely somebody gonna
you
get
got
you.
you got some young lions out here licking their chops, man.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, like you say, keep your stuff low, man. If you good, that's cool. Bless a brother. You see somebody needs something, you one of your brothers. I
help them
mean,
out.
you
Help
help them out.
help
I
them
done
out.
had times, man, and you know what? That's why I say this beast who's running this earth, they gotta get it, man, because there's a lot of Christians, man, with beautiful hearts, man, for real.
That's right. That's
They
right.
are. I'm not lying to you, bro. I done had numerous times where I'll be in line, bro, and it'd be like it's a regular day. It could be an OG brother behind me or an older sister be like, man, put that on the counter. I got that today. I want to do it. I'd be like, nah,
Yeah,
you ain't gotta do that. No, I want to do it. That's that good heart.
that's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? But that was commanded we supposed to do. You
Right,
see your brother or something poor, or you see somebody got to get something together. You
right.
know what I'm saying? And put that aside. Like, look, man, if he on some BS, he gonna have to pay for that. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But the bottom line is, if you see a brother in need, now you ain't gonna be no sucker. You know what I mean? But you see a brother in need, man, you supposed to help him instead of trying to make yourself look look better than him.
Right.
You know? And that's the problem we got as a people, man. First, as soon as we get some, we want to show everybody, let everybody know. You don't see your
Yeah,
cousin, you don't see a cousin in 2 or 3 years, and next thing you know, he get a new whip. I done had that happen to me, bro. I'm sitting up here, I ain't see my cousin, I don't know how long, right? Man, this dude get a new whip, man. I get a phone call like, damn, man, where you been, bro? Where you
man,
been?
bro.
He be like, look out the window. Oh,
That's,
so
that's the way
so
you call me,
yeah,
bro.
you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like I go for the test ride with you though, because I keep it G. I go ahead, but you know what you about though. When I look you in your eye, you already
Right,
know. I ain't gotta say nothing. I mean, we know, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you I'm a man about it. Now, I ain't gotta do that. See, when I got my whip, right, they find out about it, and it'd be like 2 or 3 months later when I just pull up. You know what I'm
right.
saying? It'd be like, oh, I didn't know. Oh man, how long you had it, man? I had it for like 2 or 3 months. Like what? Because it ain't about that with me.
Yeah, I ain't
You
got
know
to
what
go. I ain't
I'm
got to show you. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Yeah, that.
I ain't
You
got
know
to
what I'm
show you because
saying?
it really ain't even about making you feel bad. It's about,
It,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's about, maybe I got because I need the transport.
it ain't nothing but a car.
Yeah, it's just a vehicle,
It
bro. It's
ain't
a
nothing but
tool.
a car, man. I ain't out here. Hey, man, that's stupid to me. You know, don't see a nigga for 2 years. You out in the, you out in
It's
the
simple.
drive.
It's
You
simple.
out, you out in the driveway. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I thought you forgot where I lived at, cuz.
It's
You know what I'm
simple,
saying?
bro.
Yeah. Now
It's
you want
very
to pop
simple.
up.
Hey, look, bro, I found that verse too. I think it's Leviticus 21, starting at verse 16.
21. Okay,
Yeah,
let me see. Leviticus 21, verse 16.
yeah. It would go. I think it's 16 through like uh,
But you want me to read it, or you good? You want me to read it?
yeah. Can you
Yeah, 16 through what the
20?
all
I think
through
it's
20.
20. I
Okay.
think it's 20. I think it goes, but I might be wrong.
Okay, it reads, and the Most High spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron, saying, Whosoever he be of thy seed in their generations that have any blemish, let him not approach the bread of his strong one. For whatsoever man he be that have a blemish, he shall not approach a blind man or a lame, or he that have a flat nose, or anything superfluous, whatever that is, it's all good. He said, or a man that is broken footed, or broken handed, or crook back, or or dwarfed, or that he had blemish in his eye, or be scurvy, or be scared, or have his bones broken. No man that have a blemish of the seed of Aaron the priest shall come nigh to offer the offerings of the Most High made by fire. He have a blemish, he shall not come nigh to offer the bread of his strong one. He shall eat the bread of his strong one, but of the most holy and of the holy. Only he shall not go in unto the veil, nor come nigh unto the altar, because he have a blemish, that he profane not my sanctuaries, for I, the Most High, doeth sanctify them. And Moses told it unto Aaron. See, he was a God unto Aaron, and to his sons, and unto the children of Israel. He was like a
Right.
God unto them. Okay, and
So
that kills Rob again.
right. And then that whole thing about the see you see we're talking about the stones. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Because this is talking about from my understanding, this is talking about being able to serving legitimate rights.
yeah.
They don't like if you had a broken hand or you was a humpback, or something like that. But you couldn't be part of the congregation. You just couldn't serve as a Levite in the sense of going to office for the Most High.
So basically, you saying the eunuchs are good.
Well, yeah, like they just can't. They would if they was the son of Levi, they couldn't serve in the capacity of offering. You know what I'm saying? Like
Was
give an offering.
leprosy in this verse?
No,
I mean, what we
uh,
read, leprosy wasn't there.
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
The leprosy you got to be outside the camp.
Huh?
Leprosy you got to be outside the camp.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about, like, how the priest suspected the hair. You know what I mean? He said it had any leprosy
Like
on.
13 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I think that from how I'm seeing it, like this is the talking about like how the Levites, what I'm saying, were supposed to let the people go out and serve in the temple. And if you were even if you was broke footed, what I'm saying, you weren't supposed to do that.
Oh yeah, we know you got to be all the way right to be up in the holy of holies. And
Right.
you can't have no blemish.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like I think that's where the whole when they say one is crushing a stone or something like that. Like I don't see that anywhere else. It's regular children of Israel saying that they can't be part of the congregation if they have, what I'm saying, if something
I'm
like
talking.
that happens to them.
So if you so okay, so you responded to me saying about not having a Jones.
Yeah, I'm saying like I didn't see anything in the law that said that outside of the Levites not being able to serve in capacity.
Okay, so I got to look into that. I know it's some other scriptures on the eunuchs, but I don't see how you could for you to be a man in Israel, you got to be able to produce. You know what I mean? Seed.
Yeah,
We about
yeah,
seed,
I definitely understand that too.
and like
And like,
you ain't got nothing that established that you a man on you the main part. I mean, you
yeah,
unclean.
but
You
like, what
know?
happens? Like, so like, but what happens if you just like, say like a person is, just thorough, or something like that. I'm saying like that same person, he might not be able to reproduce, but he still want to be part of the kingdom. He still want to serve the Most High with all his heart, his soul, and his might. Walk up right before the Most High. I
That's
can't imagine him not being able to be there though.
yeah. I'm talking about. I think that the definition for what they say eunuchs is, I think that might be wrong. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
Yeah, yeah,
it might
yeah.
it,
I agree too.
yeah
I agree too.
it might not mean castrated. You know what I mean? It might mean something else.
Like I don't know how you because I don't know how many eunuchs because it's some of the future, right? So I don't know how many eunuchs there's gonna be in the future. People who unless you're talking about people who didn't have sex changes.
Nah, I can't
Right,
see that.
right.
Nah,
So
yeah,
I'm saying, like, I don't see how many like people that's willingly or people that's being turned to eunuchs like this day and age. So that word might be wrong.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It don't seem right cause especially when he said they would be better than sons and daughters. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like okay, man, they over people. You know what I'm saying? Like okay,
They
you
might
know
be
what I'm
talking about
saying?
people who choose not to have sex. I don't know. You never know what they talking about because
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's it could be something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that definition for eunuch, I don't think right, man.
right. Well,
You
like
know,
even compared to like the verse that we just read, like that's the
yeah,
only one I see where people will go and say there's and it's broken in the stones and stuff like that. That's the only one I've seen that talked about the defects of man, a physical defects that will not allow them to do something. That's the only that I've in the Torah that talks about the physical defects of a person not allowing them to serve in some kind of capacity. And that was the
you know what I was thinking though.
was that.
I was thinking it. You know, me and my wife was talking about this years ago, a few years back. It just came to me. We thought that how you know that don't mean like a eunuch is like an Israelitish person. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh, you know like the father is another nation and the mother is Israelite, but they want to cleave on to the covenant. The Most High accept them. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's a fact, but I'm just saying that seemed like it'd be a better definition than somebody being castrated.
but let me ask you a question. What happens if we go to the wilderness right now? We already know, like in our kids' generation, we got homosexuality that's rampant, right? So we go into the wilderness, right? And we know that this white man had their hands on our kids' education, propaganda, all this. But they go into the wilderness and they be like, man, this is actually the Most High actually talking to us, right? What I'm saying? We didn't got up under the rod, and they be like, yo, I'm turning from my wickedness because we have to imagine that we had some people that was coming out of Egypt because Egypt was a bunch of fuckery. Excuse my language. So
Yeah,
we know that some of our people was doing some of their foul ways, right? So I would imagine that we had some people that was doing some probably some suspect stuff like that. So Most High had to clean them out in the wilderness. He told them not to do as I said the other nations were doing. So we had been we was worshiping other deities and doing stuff like that. Most likely our people was doing the same thing they doing today. You know what I'm saying? We know in Egypt. So what happens to people is like, okay, guess what? I'm not I'm gonna serve the most high. I'm gonna put this lifestyle down, right? So if they do that, then they put the most high to serve the most high.
I don't
So
think. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
I said I'm imagining if they really change their heart and say like, this is wicked what I was doing, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the most high would accept them.
I think. I think once you commit a homosexual act, man, that's judgment on your tail. I think he called that abomination.
Absolutely, but that's like, what I'm saying, we're in the bond of the. Well, that's when I see like when we get in the bond of the covenant, I punish right away. You see what I'm saying? Like when we get into the wilderness, like we did in Exodus, you know what I'm saying? When people did something, the Most High got mad, he punished them right away. Just like you said, when they was in Egypt, what was happening to them in Egypt? We don't hear the account of it being like that. We just see us getting punished by our taskmasters and by Pharaoh's people. The Most High had to deal with us face to face, and he had to clean us up.
Yeah, but the Most High said in Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, and they shall surely be put to death.
Absolutely.
They
Uh,
dead.
that's the law. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is like, you don't think none of our people was doing that when they came out?
I think if you did that, man, you dead.
No. I think if you did
I don't
that,
think
I
it's
think
I
if you
don't
did
know.
that in the
I,
wilderness, though,
I don't think it's no repentance for homosexuality,
I think if
bro.
you did that in the wilderness, you're just there
Uh,
punished right away. Like whenever you do in the
I
wilderness,
need headphones. These butt breaking up,
it
man.
might be
These
where I'm
headphones.
driving to. It
Huh?
might be where I'm driving. It might be
Oh,
me,
okay.
man.
Yeah.
I'm traveling.
Hey, we to do Askia sound like he breaking up? Yo, Weeda.
Yeah, we sleep.
Hey, you there, Weeda? Weeda. Weeda knocked out, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking like the reason why I'm saying that is because like adultery, all the mother sin, you know what I'm saying? People was, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure we had we had some people that was adultery or they had committed adultery and they came out of Egypt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there's some things that had people do those things and they 'cause he took a whole host of Israel, all of them out. So I would have to imagine that there were murderers. There was all types of people that came into that wilderness.
Yeah, and they got cut off.
Yeah, yeah, they absolutely. But everybody got cut off at 20 and over.
No, I'm talking about the Most High had death penalty sins. You know what I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying? And that right there, man, that's a sure thing. He said surely. And he didn't say no, it's a chance. He said surely. You
No,
know.
you know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm just being
Yeah, I
practical.
know.
I'm talking about
I know what you're talking about. I know you
uh,
saying. Yeah.
dilapidated. You know what I'm saying? Like our people don't know the law right now. Now, me and you, we can't do that because we know the law. We haven't this society got us trusting the Most High, and we know His law. We know that the Most High hold us responsible for this thing. But these people that's coming out now, Yeah, although they might be like, "Oh, y'all just hating on us because we this way," they don't really know the law. They don't even listen to the Most High. So I'm saying, like, Most High bring us all together, and He plead with us face to face and judge us face to face, and we'll see, if they change.
Yeah,
I mean, just like
I
these
think
idolaters, we're gonna see if they change.
most homosexuals they know what they doing, man. It's like that's an unnatural act.
It's
It ain't like I didn't know I'm gay. You know what I
it
mean?
is unnatural, but the problem is our country that we live in promotes it.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not like if you go to a country where it's like everybody's against it. Like where the Most High have it, like when we get in the land, Most High will, we get in the land, the law is such, and you already know the penalty for it. What's the penalty if a man cheats with another man? He gets That's why he had to take us out of Egypt, man, because of that corruption.
oh yeah, but yeah, I
There was
just don't see
reward.
no.
These people get rewarded for sleeping. I mean, a lot of these people, man, they get high positions for selling themselves out.
Yeah,
And they get better. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, for a black man, I'm seeing a whole bunch of black men, the ones that's getting jobs, they get jobs because you know what I'm saying? Because they get sold out,
yeah,
and then they got blowed out in the back. So they getting jobs. You know what I'm saying? They effeminate. That's how they moving up to the ladder. That's the society we live in. The most I gotta clean our people of that. He gotta purge out the rebels. So it might be if we go to because the thing about it is when he take us into the wilderness, right? He taking
yeah,
all
yeah, man.
taking all
I feel you. I feel
he
you,
gonna have
though.
to he gonna have to deal with them, just like
Yeah,
the people that won't let go of the olive.
I think they're gonna be dead.
It's
They ain't
quite
even gonna be brought out to the wilderness,
it's
man.
quite possible. Well, I know they ain't gonna make it into the land.
I don't think they going in the wilderness, man. I think they dead.
Uh, man,
They gonna just like the Most High did in Sodom and Gomorrah. It's like you know what I'm saying that right there, man, is serious right there.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Like
Yeah.
adultery, all that stuff absolutely serious, man. All seeing that you could pick up a stone and be put to death for, all of them serious.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Like that's why I really believe like he gonna plead with him face to face. Okay, that ain't my hope or nothing. Like I just that's just the way I see it. I believe because he said that he will bring us all into the land. He gonna gather his people. You know what I'm saying? Whether they be scattered. You see what I'm saying? The reason why I know you know what I'm saying, because he's gonna be purging out the rebels. That means that there's gonna be rebels there. And he said about idolaters, there's gonna be idolaters there.
Because
Like,
was
go
that
ahead, bro.
Ezekiel 5 where he said if he's going to scatter them, then the third going to be cut off by the sword, a third
Right,
by pestilence, and there's going to be a remnant. You know what I'm
right.
saying? They're going to be a part of that sword, man. That remnant's coming out. Everybody, all these wicked niggas ain't coming. That ain't these niggas dying, man.
Well, you think the idolaters coming out?
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. No, I believe. No, I believe idolatry. Yeah, you right. But I'm talking about them abomination sins. If you done slept with another man, you ain't going to the kingdom, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I put that on everything I love. When Most High said, he said you should surely be put to death. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say that about he gave us a chance because our forefathers served other gods, but when it came to homosexuality, that was a judgment sin right there,
Yeah, but
bro.
so is idolatry, right? You was supposed to be put to death by idolatry, off tops.
But that ain't on the same level as homosexuality. That's what the Christians say.
What about
You know what I'm saying? That's what Christians say. Christians
no?
say that ain't no sin bigger than the other.
No, I don't say that. I look at this though, bro. I look at what's the penalty for that sin. The penalty for idolatry is death.
Well, no,
You
the
have
penalty.
any
Yeah,
brothers that lead you away from serving the Most High. They supposed to be put to death. You supposed to
yeah,
burn their city.
yeah, but the Most High, you got to understand, Most High is doing this to us. He said that we was gonna serve other gods. You know what I'm saying? He said that. You know, he's the one whipping us right now. But he said homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? That was a strict abomination. He said you should surely be put to death.
Right. I mean, that's what I mean. Oh, listen, I'm not for it. I'm
Oh
against it.
yeah, yeah. I know what you're saying. I know
I'm
what you're
just
saying though.
I'm
Yeah.
being across the board because I don't have a Christian mentality. I'm
Oh
saying
yeah.
that
No, I
I'm
didn't. I didn't mean it like that, bro. I ain't. If
not.
I brought it out like that, I apologize.
I
I didn't
don't
mean
look
it
at it
like
like
that.
that. I'm just looking at what the law
Yeah.
and what the law says
Yeah.
is that it tell you what you could be put to death for. Like if a
Mhm.
man sleep with his if a man, you know what I'm saying, taking sleep with, you know what I'm saying, his uncover his father's nakedness, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, that's a death penalty.
No doubt about it.
If a man commit adultery, that's a death penalty.
Yes,
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like if he those people, you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking, and it's just my thinking, they're gonna be going to the land. I mean, not in the land, but in the wilderness. They won't enter the land. I'm thinking the Most High is gonna plead with them face to face, and
You
then
know,
he gonna see what their heart is about.
my definition of adultery is if you sleeping with a woman that's already married to a brother.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm saying? I mean
absolutely. I
yeah.
I don't even see the word fornication used. You know what I'm saying? Like a man go and sleep with a woman,
Yeah,
right? I
yeah.
don't see that definition being used. I see
That's
when the word fornication
horn
meaning
after other guys. Yeah.
that's right, right.
Yeah.
I don't see the word fornication. That's a New Testament thing. You know, now,
Mm-hmm.
if we was to sleep with a woman, we was supposed to, you know what I'm saying, ask her father, can we marry her? We wasn't supposed to turn the daughters of Zion into whores.
Nope. You have a concubine though.
But yeah, of course, absolutely, which is a wife,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which is a wife
Yeah. Yeah.
with, with lower status, but still a
Uh-huh.
wife.
Yeah,
You
I know.
still have to do the same things for her.
Yeah. You had to keep her at the level she was when she came got with you.
That's right.
You know, and you can't diminish from none of her status. So
Right.
it's like a lot of people look at that scripture and be like, well, you just gotta take care of everything with her. No, as long as I ain't bringing her, if she leave me the same place where she was when she came to me, I'm good. I didn't
Right.
diminish. I didn't diminish from her raiment. I didn't diminish from her. Her whole how she rock. I ain't diminished nothing from her. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like these camps teach, they be sitting up there saying, "Oh, you got to be able to take care of them all the way," and all. Nah, man, it's got to be. You know what I'm saying? You just can't bring them down. She got to be at the same level or better when she leave.
Right. Right. There's got yeah, you got to give her a benefit. You know what I'm saying? Some
Yeah,
kind of benefit, like
yeah,
enhance her life. You know, you basically like a source of security for her.
yeah. You don't diminish nothing from her. Yeah. So if you came in with $20 in your pocket, you know what I'm saying, and you left with $20 in your pocket, I'm good. You know, I ain't take nothing from you.
You say, oh, you saying like you talking about the law like so like okay, where's that law? That's in the Exodus. It's in Exodus 21, I think.
Yeah, 21 is the eye for an eye, two for two, man.
Exodus
It's in that
21.
same one. Yeah, Exodus
Uh,
21.
oh, what's Let's- Uh, yeah, here we go. It's the Hebrew. If you buy a Hebrew servant, so it's going to be in verse. Let me see. Yeah, but okay, we verse uh 7.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Verse 7 through 11.
yeah. So it says what is it? Okay, it's
I read it to you.
right.
And it says, if a man sell his daughter to be a maidservant, she shall not go out as as the manservants do. If she please not her master, who have betrothed her to himself, then then shall he let her be redeemed to sell her unto a strange nation. He shall have no power, seeing he have dealt deceitfully with her. And if he have betrothed her unto his son, he shall deal with her after the manner of daughters. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall not be diminished.
Okay, now who's
Yeah.
providing that for her?
Providing for,
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, I mean, y'all working together, y'all together.
No, but like, well, we already know that, you know what I'm saying, what these things are, right? So the food, you're
Yeah,
providing that, right?
we both.
Well, yeah. But like it says her food, right? Her raiment, right?
Uh-huh.
And her duty, what's the duty of marriage?
The duty of marriage is y'all become one. Y'all live as one. He,
And
he,
so you got to give her personal time, her all that stuff right there, right?
she got things she got to do for you.
Absolutely. But
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
that's this is right here telling giving instructions to the man though of what he should offer, right?
Yeah, it said it said her duty of marriage, he shall not diminish.
It should not diminish.
Shall he not diminish? So yeah, like it said, if he do not these three unto her, then shall she go out free without money.
That's
So
right, because
yeah,
this is what he's supposed to be doing for her though. Right?
I don't. Yeah, he said you ain't supposed to make her worse. Yeah, I mean, she shouldn't
If you take
leave worse
another,
off.
if you take her,
Huh?
if you take another wife, right?
Yeah,
If you take another wife, you're not supposed to diminish what you've already been giving her.
already been given her. If you just married her, you already. I mean, I mean,
Yeah, because you know, usually if you take a wife, you ain't gonna take a wife right after you just first one. You gonna spend the time with her. You know what I'm saying? You know, love on her. You know what I'm saying? Make sure she have a place to stay, food. You know, that's just natural human nature. Then if you take another wife, right? Is that verse 2 that if he take him another wife, which is the
yeah,
first one, her fulfillment or her duty of marriage shall he, which is the man, not diminish.
not
So he,
diminish. Yeah,
yeah, he, the man, is not supposed to stop providing her with food, right? With raiment, with the duty of marriage.
I don't look at it like that.
Okay,
I mean, I look at it like, what I'm saying, y'all together on things. It's like I look at it like, of course, the man is gonna be the head, no doubt.
right,
But a lot of people they teach like you gotta just, what I'm saying, you gotta do everything. He said not diminish.
right.
He didn't say don't. He said you should. He didn't say you shall increase. He said you shall not diminish. You know what I mean? So long as she ain't going down from where she was at, we cool.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? If
that
you
that's
came into the situation broke and you married to me and we broke, we good. But if you came to me with money and you come with me and then we broke, then that's a false balance.
all right. Now look at that Isaiah 4.
Yeah, because if that's the case, a poor brother can't have no wife.
No, no,
You
uh,
know what I mean? I
no,
mean, for real, if that's the
it,
case, if you poor, you can't have no wife.
it, 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 look, it's
My fault,
it's
bro.
chapter 4, verse 1. Read
Yeah,
this one.
yeah. There'd be a whole lot of lonely niggas in these days. Well, you
Yeah,
ain't had no money, you ain't had no woman.
sure, 7. Okay.
That's like taking on the daughter of Zion and destroying her. You know what I'm saying? You taking her from where she was at and you destroying her, you diminishing her in all aspects. You know, it could be looked at in different ways. That's my understanding. I don't mean it's fat. I'm just saying my understanding, like,
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I'm not saying mine is fat. I'm just looking at this other verse in Isaiah 4. I mean Isaiah 4, verse 1.
Isaiah
That's
4
what
verse
I'm noting.
1.
Yeah, 4, verse 1.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, please.
He said, and in that day 7 women should take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
Okay,
Only
that's
let
two things, right? That's two of the things that they had. You know what I'm saying that I was saying the man had to provide, right? But these are two of the things. You know what I'm saying that now these women is saying we gonna notice they're saying we'll do this thing ourselves. You ain't gotta worry about that. We'll eat our own bread. You ain't gotta buy us no food. We'll do our own apparel. You know what I'm saying? We'll get our own apparel. You ain't even gotta worry about that either, right? It says, what does it say next?
this in the kingdom, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think so.
Okay. Yeah, it said in verse 2, well, it said we will eat our own bread and we will wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. In that
So I
day,
think this was in the wilderness before we go into the kingdom. I
huh?
think this is in the wilderness before we go into the kingdom.
I thought that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be they're gonna man is gonna be like fire and gold. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
That's gotta be in the king. I
Well,
mean,
yeah. Well, you don't.
yeah,
But see, the thing
yeah.
is that you know what I'm saying. Why are they saying let us take a like? Okay, so um,
He
why
said,
would they have reproach?
because it says, in that day shall the branch of the Most High be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of
That's
Israel.
right.
And it should come. Yeah, that's in the in the kingdom. And it should come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be. He said, and even everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem, when the Most High shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and he shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of
Right.
burning,
And look,
and the Most High will.
yeah. So how can that be in Jerusalem when no unrighteous can't go into Jerusalem?
No, that's talking about. That's how it's going to be after all this happened. Because it's talking about, it's saying the Most High will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion, and upon her assemblies a cloud and a smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by night, and upon all the glory shall be a defense. And there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and for a covert from storm and from rain.
So where they at?
It's in the kingdom.
That sound like the wilderness to me. Like that's the same thing that happened when they was in the wilderness.
He said, he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy.
Okay, so let's read that. Okay, so look what's happening here, right? So first of all, there's no sinners, right? Ain't gonna be able to go in Jerusalem, right? Well, we're in agreement with that.
Yeah.
Like the rebels should not enter the land, right? So what kind of reproach are these women having in order for them, you know what I'm saying, you have their reproach taken away?
No, what? Oh, you talking? Okay, you trying to go in sequence into the kingdom? That's what you're saying.
What
This
I'm saying
this
is,
this chapter is in sequence.
yeah, I'm saying
I,
like these are the escape ones that escape, right? And then like you say, like, you know what I'm saying, this is how I see it. They're going into the this is our people going to the wilderness, how messed up we are today, right? You know what I'm saying? We going into the wilderness, and so all this little whorish behavior that we got now, the Most High ain't playing that when we go in the wilderness, because he gonna be pleased with us face to face. You know, he not taking that. You ain't doing that,
yeah,
right? So
yeah.
yeah,
This,
so
this is going into the land, just like in the book of Ezra, when
uh,
you had to prove your name, you had to prove your house of your fathers.
right.
This is like going into the land. It's like it says uh he said, only let us be called by thy name.
Mm-hmm.
They had, it's like they had another name, so they be called their whole their Israelite name. Just like what happened with Zerubbabel and when they went into the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? They would call different names in Babylon. You know, this is going into the kingdom right here.
So okay, yeah. So this seven women, right, to the one man. You think this is this literal? Is this literal seven women to every one man? On is this literal?
I mean, it could be looked at both ways. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's more woman than man anyway.
Absolutely.
And it's like just like you see more women up in church than man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
I
just
mean,
like most of our brothers, man. Man, we got we wicked, man. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like so it's another reason why I look at this scripture too, like just like he said we could have multiple wives. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can look at it like that. Like, yeah, it's gonna be
That's what I think it
seven
is.
women. Yeah, yeah,
That's what I think it is. And see, that's the reason why I'm asking you, is it physical or literal? Like, I don't look at it as
yeah,
metaphysical. This is a
yeah,
physical thing
yeah.
because
That's a
of what
physical thing.
they're asking, what they're saying that they're going to do. Because that's not us going to the Most High saying we're going to eat our own bread and buy our own
Hmm.
clothes. That's not us saying that to the Most High. Because the Most High
Yeah.
provides for all things.
Hmm.
So I'm saying like that, that to us, to me, that is that transition when we were in the wilderness going into the land.
Yeah, and then that's when they married. That's when they're gonna marry him, and they're gonna cleave on to their
They ain't
husband.
able to go into the
Yeah,
land, you know what I'm saying, without, you know what I'm saying, with that reproach. See, that's why they gotta get that reproach. Because you can't be in the land and have that reproach. You know what I'm saying? That's
exactly.
the
And
ugliness. That's the
the reproach was coming into the land with that captivity name. That's they're going into the land. It's like like what happened with Zerubbabel, and when they came into the land, their name got changed. to the Israelite name. That was the reproach. You know, that's how I look at that. Like, I'm not saying it's fact. I'm saying to me, that's how I look at it. Like, you know,
But
uh,
why would the woman not have it? Okay, how would the man have the Israelite name, but the woman would?
it didn't say that. It was just the woman that was talking right there.
Right. So
I
who would
mean,
so like who would they be like? Okay, like who? How would they like who would? Okay, who would? Okay, so men, right? Okay, say like my name. My last name is Waters, right? Like you know what I'm saying? Waters. My last name is just if it just say the Most High will. You know what I'm saying? I make it through the I make it through the you know what I'm saying, the wilderness, right? So how do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to figure out how would the women, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure actually, but the Most High will probably give us the name that He want us to have. He'll do, you know what I'm saying? He'll set the crooked thing straight. Because I know He probably ain't gonna have me run around with no English last name of my person. But women also, right? Like they have English last names just like I do. So yeah, I see what you're saying about reproaches. Reproaches like not knowing your your genealogy, not knowing, you know what I'm saying, like who you are. But you
is,
don't think
is
those
there
come
any is
around?
is there any account before where we married and took a hold of 7 women in the wilderness? Is there any account of that?
No, I haven't seen no kind of that. No, in fact, that's
Well, I
the only
mean,
time I ever seen 7 women.
yeah.
You know,
So
took off.
that's what I'm saying.
But the Most High did say, you know what I'm saying, in Isaiah or Jeremiah, He said that I will create a new thing, a woman that can pass for man.
Yeah, but Most High don't change. You know, but
But
he
no, He
don't.
don't change. But that's where He's from. He's not just bringing like first time He brought us out of Egypt. This time He brought us out of all the lands over all the earth.
Yeah, and he said he the same in the beginning, and he gonna be at the end.
Yeah. So the thing is the same, but I'm saying that there's a different dialogue, right? Like we're not just coming out of Egypt this time. We're not just, you know what I'm saying? Like this is like that's, you know what I'm saying? He didn't like pick us out of one land like He did the first time. There are some things that, you know what I'm saying, when He said like a woman shall compass of a man. How do y'all see that scripture though? How do you look at
Well,
that scripture?
see, that's what I'm saying. Is like when people say a woman can pass a man, that's a broad statement, man. A lot of people could put any type of interpretation they want on that.
But that's why I asked you like how you see it.
I have to go to the law and check to see what it's talking about. It's like it has to be according to the law, whatever I come up with. If it ain't according to the law, if it's something different from any account that ever happened in the law, I don't know. Because I look at it like this: did were we treated like fine gold in the wilderness anywhere? I mean, I never heard of that.
Hey, I don't know, but I mean by the
Like,
time
how you treated like fine gold in the wilderness when you getting all the wickedness out of you and practicing the law so you could come into the land. Only the land is holy. You know what I'm saying? So if the Most High is saying, if you're consider fine gold, I don't know how. I mean, you ain't even in the land yet.
hey, hey, I agree. I agree, right?
You ain't take your rightful
I,
place yet.
I'm saying, oh, okay, you saying like, okay, hold on. You saying like that when He said I should make man as rare the gold wedges of Ophir, right? That verse, a man should be
Oh,
ruled as golden wedges of Ophir.
uh, when you said a man should, okay, I'm sorry. You made a
Oh,
statement
that's what you
before.
were saying.
No,
Uh,
I'm saying you made a statement. You was talking about a scripture where it said a woman should surpass a man. That was in captivity. That was done. That was a prophecy about in captivity. Yeah, that's about captivity. That wasn't about in the wilderness. That was about no kingdom. That was in captivity, and that's what's happening there today. The black woman,
Absolutely.
the
So
black,
no,
yeah,
I agree with you, and that's I agree with you, and that's why I'm saying that in the wilderness, right? They're saying this. This is a new thing. Like why you don't see seven women saying that before? You're seeing women say this now because like they. Because remember the chapter before that was about them, and chapter Isaiah verse 3 was about their haughtiness. This was about them being haughty. They got this haughtiness being with their, you know what I'm saying, getting this from our, because that chapter 3 is about them actually ruling over us and children ruling over us.
in captivity.
Captivity. But verse chapter
Yeah,
is not about captivity. Chapter 4 is about their escape one.
I'm
Chapter
talking about.
3,
I'm,
chapter
I'm
3,
yeah, man.
we're going, well,
Yeah, I'm talking about when the woman shall surpass the man. That
right.
was talking about in captivity.
And Isaiah 3 is about captivity, right?
I gotta look it up.
The Isaiah 3. Oh man, when they say that a woman shall rule over you, the children shall be your oppressor.
Oh yeah, that's in Isaiah.
That's
Yeah, that's in
Isaiah 3.
Isaiah.
That's the chapter right before Isaiah 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely captivity.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about when you said a woman shall overpass a man. What was it? A woman. What it
A
says
compassionate man, the same
that
thing,
it will be
yeah,
a new thing. A woman overpassing a man.
right. And I'm equating that to chapter 3 of Isaiah. That's what I'm saying. Now, Isaiah 3 is showing you how.
Yeah, because Jeremiah 31, uh, verse 22. He said, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the
Right.
Most High have created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Thus say the Most
Absolutely.
High host, the strong one of Israel. As yet they shall use this speech in the land of Judah and in the cities thereof, and I shall bring again their captivity." He's talking about when they go into captivity.
That's right. And
Yeah.
now we read Isaiah 3.
Yeah. Yeah, Isaiah 3.
Start at verse 1. Look what it says in verse 1. Look how it starts off.
Okay, it said, "For behold, the Most High host doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, and the whole stay of bread, and the whole stay of water. The mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet, and the prudent and the ancient, the captain of 50, and the honorable man, and the counselor, and the cunning artificer,
Yeah.
yeah, and the eloquent orator. And I will give children to be their princes, and babies shall rule over them. And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. When a man shall take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, excuse me, thou hast clothing, but thou art a ruler, and let this ruin be under thy hand. In that day shall he swear, saying, I will not be a healer, for in my house is neither bread nor clothing. Make me not a ruler of the people. For Jerusalem is ruined, and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Most High, to provoke the eyes of his glory. Okay, how far you want me to go?
Just keep reading a little bit.
The show of their consonants doeth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom.
That's right. Like now,
Yeah, that's in captivity.
that's in captivity. That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
like, keep reading it. Well, I'm gonna show you what I was saying about the woman ruling over the man, though.
Okay. And it says, let me see. He said, Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. So ye to the righteous, that is, it shall be with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hand shall be given him. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Right there we go. Right there.
Rule over the children. Yeah,
Wow. Oh, my people.
yeah. He said, yeah, he said, over the children.
No,
Women are ruling over the children in the households.
no. I said my people. Right. I'm saying, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. My
As for
people.
my people.
As for my people.
Oh
Right.
yeah,
My people.
yeah.
Children are who's children of who oppressors.
Are oppressors.
Right. And women
And,
rule
and,
over.
and and the woman rule over the children. Yeah. Oh
That's
my
how.
people.
Yeah.
They which lead the cause thee the air.
And that's what's happening now.
Exactly.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. That chapter Isaiah 3 is about our captivity. And
Oh
so
yeah, no doubt. No
then
doubt.
we go down to Isaiah 4. That's a total different situation because at the end of Isaiah 3, he's talking about how the men, he goes to talk about how he gonna take away the trinkets and all that stuff from the daughters of Zion because of their haughtiness. You know what I'm saying? And give them a bald head, and you know what I'm saying. They should stink. You know what I'm saying? And then
Our,
chapter,
our, our topic was about, whether Isaiah 4 was in the wilderness or in the kingdom.
yeah, exactly. That's what. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Isaiah 4 was in the kingdom.
I got to look at that more because I'm seeing that like I'm seeing that like them being uh that transition because like you know what I'm saying they have the women have a they have to get that reproach taken away.
You know how the Most High do, he tell you about the blessings and curses. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's like he went from the captivity to what be happening in the kingdom right next scroll.
right.
That's how I look at it. I mean,
And it's like,
I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm just saying how I look at it. I mean,
yeah, absolutely, yeah. That, you see, I'm like, I don't know. I'm just trying to reason it out.
yeah, but I understand. I respect your point of view on it. I do. I appreciate the insight. Iron sharper iron. I'm gonna go
That's
back and look into it too. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
all
don't
good.
at the beginning of it though, because it's like this is what the women are saying to the men. So like, why would they be saying that to the men in the land? Why
Huh?
would they be saying that to them before they go into the land?
You actually what you asking me the question, or you just
It's a
talk?
hypothetical. It's like a hypothetical. Like that's my reasoning. It's like why are they asking the men this
Okay,
in the land? You know what I'm saying? Because once we get in the land, you got to be on point. So
exactly.
we
That's
know that there's gonna be more sin in the land.
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, you're right. And that, like you say, for them to be considered fire and gold anyway, that's showing that's you in your holy state, you in
Yeah,
your rightful place,
but
because
that
yeah,
verse you read about that, the Ophir, right?
mm,
Didn't it say the man will be few though?
yeah, yeah,
So okay, So if we in the land, right, and we few, what about all those scriptures talk about being like a number of stars? You know what I'm saying? Or that, you know what I'm saying, the land is gonna have to stand
because
because
we gonna populate the kingdom. It's gonna be, man. It's good. That's why you're gonna have 7 women.
but, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now you get to my point. That's my point. It's like, so at some point, saying you can say, okay, that's right. When they first come into the land, because why would they be so few men? You see what I'm saying? Like, or that is when, you know what I'm saying, like they're going to transition into the land. That's key because we all know that in the Exodus story, there were few men that got over the land.
Think about it, though. You look at it like this. What's the best way that this cruel one that the Most High put over top of us? Best way to destroy a nation is to kill the
Just kill
man.
the man. That's right.
Yeah, and destroy them, make them a harlot. You know what I mean? They try, they real crafty how they destroying
Right.
us. They was castrating our brothers in slavery.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And they were doing that, and they try to, like you say, try to take our heritage away. You know, and like you say, I mean, I see both points. You know, what I mean, I can see I can see how you look at it. You know, I respect it. It's just
I
that,
think I'm just
yeah.
looking at the whole wilderness process. Like I don't think it's gonna be a, you know what I'm saying, a short process. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a process just like, you know what I'm saying, like we was in for a minimum of 40 years. That's just how I'm thinking. Yeah.
I don't see no former punk man being in the kingdom, bro.
Hey, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they going into the land, they going into the wilderness. I'm saying they going to the wilderness, gonna get wiped out
he said,
probably in the
he said,
wilderness.
he said, I don't like mans no more.
Uh, he gonna get up there. He gonna get in front of those. You know what I'm saying? So
uh,
start doing
uh,
right.
oh
You
man.
know, that's why you see all them plagues, man. You know, it's got them plagues. They were
Yeah.
most high send the
That
plague.
I think that homosexual's dead, cuz in the wilderness. He ain't even gonna make it out of the wilderness, man. The Most High gonna take care of that right away. He said
That's what I,
that's the
that's what
thing Most High hate.
that's that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. He gonna bring us all out in the wilderness, and he gonna deal. That's with the idolaters is the same thing. Like, you know, Ezekiel 20, he said, you know what I'm saying, that he gonna, you know what I'm saying, that they're not getting out, they're not gonna enter the land. So
But
we
but
all know what happened when they didn't enter the land, they got killed off.
but see how I'm not saying this is fact. This is another way to look at it too. How do you know the ones he bringing out the wilderness are all Torah onlys, man? But they all on different accords. You see what I'm saying?
How do we know the ones that he bringing out the wilderness?
Yeah. How do we? You know what I mean?
You mean how
I
do
mean,
we bring all of them into the
I
wilderness?
yeah. I'm just talking hypothetically.
See,
You know what I mean?
I don't know,
I can't.
but but he talks about idolatry in that verse though. He does he because
Hmm.
in that same thing he talks about their idols. Saying,
Yeah, they're idols. Yeah, they're gonna have to be cut off from the
yeah,
idols. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna be out in the
yeah,
wilderness. I'm just talking hypothetical. I'm just going on thinking on some other stuff. You know, just like me and Weedy was talking about earlier. I'm touch on it, man. Like the law as far as if your brother say your brother die and he don't have a seed.
liberate marriage.
Exactly. Check
Yeah,
this out. How do you know that the this is the first question that was posed that I posed to Weeda. I said, how do you know that the Most High uh, blocked her mind from the memory of her and her husband sexual act? You know what I mean? Since she with his brother now. You know what I'm saying? So she don't remember that. You feel me?
Right.
We was talking about how he probably took the pleasure out of that act. It was just for producing a seed. You know what I mean?
Right.
That well, she was supposed to be with him until he got old, and died. So that's his wife technically now,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which
Right.
is true. Which is true. So I said, okay, I'm gonna look at it this way. Okay, so the Most High, it wouldn't be to me. I think the Most High would block the memory of her ex-husband since she's with the new husband now. She would remember nothing like that about him. You know what I mean? Because that
Right.
would be a stumbling block.
Right.
You,
I
you dig
don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
I never thought that deep on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, because you know how sometimes if a person have different partners, one cat might have been knocking it out of the box. You know what I'm saying? And she would the dude she with now, she always got that memory of that one that was knocking out. You know what I mean? Like a
yeah.
stumbling block. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I would think the most that's pretty deep, ain't it?
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
it's just something to think about. Like he had
It
to
could.
cut her he had to cut the memory off of her husband for her to cleave
But the
on to
thing,
the new husband.
but that thing, but it still kind of work contrary because guess what? That son or that seed that she have is gonna be called by the brother's name.
Exactly.
Yeah. So okay.
Exactly.
So like if you my brother, right? I die. You're my
Uh-huh.
brother. I die. You take my wife. Like that son that you have with her
Uh-huh.
is under my name.
Exactly.
Right. So
Yeah.
it still, no matter
Well,
how works, it's still like, you know what I'm saying, she's doing that for the heir so that she could, you know what I'm saying, inherit land on behalf of me that died.
well, well, that's seed. Now, hold on now.
Yeah.
It would be the brother who's getting it right there, son. But it would be
Hold,
to keep
hold
that would
on.
keep it would keep the I mean it would keep the seed going, no doubt. But it would be
Okay.
the dead one's son. Yeah. You
Yeah,
right.
it's a Darwin
Yeah,
son.
the
Yeah.
dead one's son. Yeah, yeah, you right, bro. Yeah. He still got that inheritance. That's still his.
Right.
Yeah,
That's the only reason you put. That's the
yeah.
reason spit it. They take your scent off and spit on you if you refuse to do it because now it's like you really just cut her off though because now
Hmm.
she can't even really by law she can't really inherit land. So like now the only thing that's left for her after that is since she's a widow. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that's left for her is to inherit land from marrying to another family.
Exactly. But if that's his brother, you know what I mean? That's still the same seed.
Yeah, if that's his brother, that's the same seed. So
Yeah.
she
So to keep the inheritance. Yeah.
right. That's the reason why if he didn't, the brother didn't do it, then
Yeah.
he's in a bad place because now she gotta pack up and leave pretty much. She can't inherit
Hmm.
no land. I mean, she could be a servant or something, but she couldn't inherit land there because now, you know what I'm saying, she just got in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, she can't.
Yeah.
I
But
mean, that's what,
you see what I'm saying though? It's like I think I'm talking about the memory of her husband as far as that go. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
That's
see.
you see what I'm saying? Because that could be a stumbling block.
That's the thing about it. I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I uh, I can't. I don't know. I don't know if she gonna ever forget that man. Now, if the most I do,
But that's what
he
I'm saying. I'm not talking about forgetting the man. I'm talking about the sex. That's what I'm talking about. I'm
yeah,
talking about
yeah,
because she would have to cleave on. He said she would have to cleave to her husband.
right,
I would think that what I'm saying. I would think that he would block that. You know what I mean? Because that could be a stumbling block. You see what I'm saying?
right.
Like you won't. I don't think the Most High would have you marry somebody and then thinking when that goes down, thinking about your ex and who's
But
dead.
hopefully, the thing is that you know what I'm saying before your brother. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She won't with many guys in the first place.
Oh, it ain't
Oh,
got to
yeah,
be many. It's just him. You know what I mean? It's like,
right. It's
I mean,
supposed to be that way.
but what I'm saying is, say that the husband that died was rat-a-tat-tatting, and the and the brother wasn't like thing.
Right.
I think that element of it, I think he would remove from her memory. You know what I mean?
Uh,
I mean that's what I would think.
Quite possible. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't have no insight on that.
Hmm.
I would honestly say, like, I can't, because I ain't never really thought about it.
Yeah, that's just that we was just throwing stuff around. You know
Yeah, I
what
ain't
I mean?
never thought that, man.
And
It's a,
that's something
it's
to
a,
think about,
it's
though.
something
You
to
know
think
what I
about.
mean? Cause that would be a stumbling block. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like, cause everybody's different.
Right.
It's a stumbling. She could.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, and like,
But
yeah, I could definitely see that happening.
cause she's supposed to be his husband. I mean, she's supposed to be his wife now. You know what I mean?
Man,
So
I
so
wonder how like that would happen too. So with but the thing is, somebody got to design. You know, if we had to do that, you know what I'm saying? What happened if? Okay, what happened if? You know what I'm saying? You, my brother. You love me, right? And you like, man, I want an inheritance from my brother, right? But your old lady like, I can't stand the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
What you gonna do? I didn't worry about the memory of my brother. My wife gonna be bothering me. Oh, you gonna do that? I'm like, baby, I'm just trying to keep the law. What? You know what I'm saying? So I be looking at it like that, like, oh man, that's the
Oh,
that feels my daughter, Zion, has got to be taken care of too. And that's
yeah.
the reason Most High said in that verse that I will not punish your daughters when they become whores, because you know what I'm saying, you was a whore. You
Hmm.
follow after other deity.
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah.
we get punished with now.
Hmm.
So what happened to what happened to
Weeda, you
Weeder?
there, Weeda? Who gonna stop the stream? Hey, Weeda. Somebody got called Weeda, man.
Yeah, let me call him in a minute. Hold on.
Weeda
But
knocked out, man.
yeah, Weeder knocked out, man.
Old school.
Give me 1 second, I'll call him.
Triple OJ.
All right. Let me call him right quick, man.
All right.
All right.
He gonna have an 8 hour stream, man.
Yeah. He can wake up in the morning, they ain't gonna even let him download it.
Man.
So,
Yeah, because I'm about to get. Weeda left, didn't he? Hey, you there, bro? Hey, Weeda. Hey, you there, bro?
I'm here. I'm here.
Hey, bro, you was knocked out, man.
I was, man.
We was up in here cloud. I was like, man, a triple OG knocked out. Wake
What's
up,
up?
man. Yeah, yeah. Askia, he was the one calling you.
yeah. I'm talking to him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. I think it's about that time, bro. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
like, man. Before I know it, I was just lit, man, for real.
You got work tomorrow?
Nah, I don't gotta work tomorrow, man. It's just man, I just been tired. That's all. I just been tired.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, man. Like you said, I understand that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I
I
can't
can't.
leave. Man.
What's up?
I was just talking to a skill. He just got off the phone with me. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, man.
I
Uh,
heard some of the stuff that I was going through. I mean,
uh, you just chopping it up, you
yeah,
know, throwing ideas out there, stuff like that, man. I like stuff like that, man.
right,
It's like, cause I like seeing how everybody look at things, you know what I mean?
right.
Like we all, I think that's what makes it good to me, you know what I mean? It's like I don't care if you think different than me, man, cause I got to worry about my salvation. You
Right,
know what I'm
that's it.
saying? Yeah, I'm not trying to win I'm trying to win no argument. I don't care about that. You know what I mean? It's like, man, because we all gonna look at things different, man. But that's cool. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? It's cool. That's cool with me.
Right,
Because like you say, I can't say I'm right for 100% fact. I'm not
right,
going to even act like I'm saying that. I'm just going by how I look at things. But
right,
I always try to leave that door open to grow. Like, it's like I
right.
don't know everything. And when somebody presents something new to me, it's like, okay, I gotta go ahead. Like the Most High said in was that uh Proverbs 18 verse 13. I
Okay.
think that's what it is. Let me look at it real quick. Uh let me see. Uh
Wow, I was beat up.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, Proverbs 18 but verse 13. He said, he that answer a matter before hearing it, it is a folly and a shame unto him. So the Most High he wants you to be able to hear the matter first. And it's like, and that's just more than just listening to it is like examining it. It's like when I hear something that could make sense, especially if it could still be within the law, I'll be like, man, I got to check. I'm gonna check that out first, man. I'm not gonna rule it out, But like you say, after you checked it out and it don't match up with what the Most High say, and
Yeah.
you can't find nothing to go again. You're like, oh nah, I ain't going for that. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, I'm good, but like you say, I like different views on stuff. That's how a lot of times people, you might show some type of a way of thinking about something that I haven't seen yet.
Right.
You know, and I'm man enough to say it. A lot of people try to be like, yeah, man, that nigga right there. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm like, nah, man. It's like, hey, I learn from everybody, man.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm finna lay it down, man.
yeah. I'm about
Uh,
to check out,
we
man.
uh, okay.
Hey, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
But I'm out with you tomorrow, man. We gonna do something tomorrow too if you want to kick it. Well, I
I,
probably have to get it in early because I be falling out, man, for real.
yeah, I feel that, man. I understand, bro. Hey, I like you say that I've been hurting this last week or so, man. I've been hurting at work, man, because I can't stay up late like I used to.
For
You
real.
know what I'm saying? When it's night time, nigga, it's night time.
That's real talk.
All right, bro, man. Shalom, bro.
Chill out.
All right.